Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a video of a bunch of things I want to see in FIFA 24, also known as EA Sports 24. So I don't think I'm going to be buying EA Sports 24 because I don't think they're going to update much. People are saying that it's going to be a completely different thing, like way better than FIFA. It's going to be like huge, like so many big updates. But I think it's gonna be pretty much the same, just with like some like shallow mode, like some like half-baked mode. So yeah, I'm gonna be explaining some suggestions. I'm gonna be giving some suggestions of like things that I want to see in FIFA 24, also known as eSports 24. But I'm just gonna be referring it to as FIFA 24 in this video. So let's get on to the first thing I want to see. First thing I want to see in FIFA 24 is the Canadian Premier League. It's a Canadian professional league. It's the second tier of Canadian football behind the MLS Canadian teams. I'd really like to see it as because I'm Canadian, so I'm a bit biased. But I would really want to see the league in FIFA because it'll also it'll add way more Canadian players into the league. So if you want to do a national team career mode, like be a national team manager in career mode, you'll have a lot more selection if you're the Canadian national team manager. And it would just be cool seeing like Canadian teams in FIFA other than the 3 MLS teams. So that's my first idea. This next one is kind of connected to the Canadian Premier League, which is the Canadian Championship. This is a cup tournament with all the Canadian teams, so MLS teams, Canadian Premier League teams, and also Canadian League 1 League 1 Canada teams. Those are semi-professional, so I don't expect them to add those teams, but I want to at least have a tournament, them to add a tournament with all these Canadian teams, so I think that would be cool. My next suggestion is another league, but it won't be all leagues. These suggestions, like, I just went for the leagues first. This one is the Vanarama National League. I really want to see this. It's a semi-professional league, but most of the teams are professional, and it'd be great for Road to Glories. Next is a thing that nerfs development plans, where you can't grow weak foot and skill moves, because if you just do development plans a lot in career mode, then it'll be too OP. Like, you'll already get 5-star, 5-star so easily. So that's one thing, just to make things a bit tougher for career mode. Also, most of these suggestions are career mode, because that's what I think all of these are career mode, but that's because that's the mode that needs the most improvement, in my opinion. So, yeah, on to the next idea. The next idea is to make youth scouts be able to go anywhere, to any country. So, if you don't know, the youth academy, you can hire youth scouts to go to different countries to assign some talent for your youth academy. But the thing is, the countries are very limited. Like, you can't go to any country. It's only like, there's only Canada, USA, Mexico, and North America. There's only a handful of African countries. There's most of Europe, but I'd like to see just all countries, all nations, so then there's a lot more variety. You can have a lot more variety in your team, a lot more nations, a lot more players from around the world. I think that would be really interesting to have some more unique players, like especially the names, more unique player names for the youth academy. This next suggestion is the ability to go bankrupt. So if you make poor decisions in the game, like poor financial decisions, you can go bankrupt and you can go in debt. it'll make it another factor, another challenge in career mode, which will be more interesting. Yeah, and I think there should be a toggle button where you can toggle this, we'll switch it on and off. So if you want a bit more of a easier playthrough, then you can, or easier career mode save, then you can just toggle it off. But if you want more challenge, then you can toggle it on. The next one is quite similar to the bankruptcy thing. It's financial fair play. So if you break the rules of financial fair play, you can get deducted points. I think Football Manager has financial fair play, right? So I'd like to see FIFA have it. It would be interesting and more challenging. But as the same thing with the bankruptcy thing, it should be like toggled. Like it should be a setting where you can switch it on or off. The next one is for simulations. If you want to do a career mode simulation, is the ability to become unsackable. Because it's really annoying when you're trying to do an experiment or you're trying to do like a takeover and you get sacked. It's really annoying, so I wish you could toggle that on or off. Because sometimes it's really annoying when you just you're not trying to be, a journeyman and just stick with one club. Then it's annoying when you get sacked. More meaningful press conferences, I think would be quite interesting because the normal press conferences are kind of boring. I usually skip them because, to me, like they just have not much meaning. Like there's not much purpose to them other than just for, I guess, role playing, just for the stories. But it's still quite boring. So I'd like to see more variety for questions when they do the questions in the press conferences. And also I would like to see some more stuff like certain questions will like affect the team more. If you make bad decisions, then that can affect the team badly. Next one, make crossing better. So the crossing, to me, I have a hard time crossing in FIFA. I don't know if it's just me, because for me it's hard to cross often. Like I always struggled with that. I don't know if that's just like for everyone. It's just that's a problem that I've had, is it's hard to cross. But maybe it's just me being bad at crossings. Next one is I want to see better kit designs in Create a Club. I want there to be a lot more unique kit patterns and just more patterns in general, because I think that there are only some of the kits are good and then some of the others are just basic, but there's just not enough customization, I'd say, because I've seen a lot of people play Create a Club, and I see a lot of people, they just have very similar kits when it comes to the patterns and stuff. I'd also like to see more crests, more, and I like to see fan-made designs. Like you could post your own custom crest for other people to download, just like in 2K, NBA 2K. You can download teams and crests and logos and all that. You can download them in 2K, which I'd like to see in FIFA. Okay, so that's the end of the video. I could have I probably could have said more. Like there are many other leagues that would be cool to have, like the Egyptian League and others, but I didn't want to make this video too long. So that's the end of the video. Comment down below if there's any other stuff you want to see in FIFA 24. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace.